Hey Giants Nation, thanks for clicking on the video. So I took one day, roughly it's been just about 24 hours, maybe a little less, to record this video. I was very, I was just mad. My poor 4-year-old, I'm yelling at the TV because they just look awful. Just looked awful. So, my last video that I made, I said that this game is a must-win for the Giants. That it's going to, it should have shown by game 3 the execution that Joe Judge has been asking for. Now, I mean, it's hard to blame Joe Judge right now. There is two coaches that I would like to blame. So let's just get right into it. The game started off okay. The defense was fine, except for they are atrocious on third down conversions. The 49ers converted 8 of 12 on third down. That just can't happen. How they were consistently in third and longs, the 49ers were, and we couldn't get off the field. So I understand why they were gassed, but you have to get off the field on third down. They held the ball for 40 minutes, like 39 minutes and 44 seconds or 14 seconds to our 20 minutes. Doubled our time. You're not going to win a game like that. The defense has been good this year. Yesterday, you would have thought that they were a Pop Warner football team because of one, not getting off the field and just blown coverage after Brandon Ayuk. So let's pick on the first Giants player. Yidam, whatever. Isaac, the guy they got from the frickin' Broncos. They consistently tore him apart with Brandon Ayuk. Tore him apart. He had a couple end arounds. One went nowhere. One he did pretty good. No, two. I think he had 3 total. He had 2 good runs, one of which was he went into the end zone untouched. You can't do that. And then you would have thought that it was Randy Moss out there because he made that DB look dumb. Absolutely bad. Consistently, there were a couple deep slants that Ayuk did where Yidam, whatever the hell his name is, he couldn't. He was just far off of him. He wasn't there. He just wasn't there. That was just awful. And that happened multiple times. Linebackers out of place on multiple, like I don't even know what Wiley, the tight end, looked awful. So that there. So let's break this down. The Giants on offense, they put up 9 points. Graham Gano was the MVP of the game. If your kicker is the MVP of the game, the only way that should ever happen is if he kicks a late score where it's going to win the game. It didn't. He was the only scoring person on the team. So that's awful. Defensively, you can't get off the field on third down. Daniel Jones had 2 turnovers. I do not agree with the first turnover, the fumble, on him. It was a trick play. He tossed it up to Engram. Engram, you should have had that. If it was a little high, a little low, it was right in front of him. Should have had it. You should have had it. So that was bad. The running back by committee, they got to stop. Devonta Freeman needs to be the number 1 running back next week. Wayne Gallman, he would take the ball and he's going to the hole that he's assigned to. It doesn't matter if it's clogged up or not. He's going to the hole. He would go to that hole. He wouldn't try to bounce to the outside. It was just bad. Dion Lewis and Devonta Freeman should be the guys out on the field. Gallman just needs to go. He's not good. We do not have a true number 1 wide receiver. We just don't. We're a team of slot players. It seems like the 49ers played cover 2 yesterday and said beat us. And we just don't have the number one wide receiver. I think Slayton could be, but I think that Jason Garrett is doing an awful job so far, 3 games into the season, at play calling. Everything is the play calling is vanilla. It's like they know what we're doing before we're going to do it. The play calling has to change. The personnel has to get better. Defensively, Jabril Peppers going out was awful. Next week, and they looked awful in the first half, and they were fire the second half. We are, between the Jets, the worst team in the NFL. Gettleman hasn't addressed a top wide receiver. He went out and got Devonta Freeman when Saquon went down, but I think he's grasping at straws. There's no running game. How in the world the offensive line can do decently on pass blocking and just have no idea what they're doing in the run game? I don't think Nick Gates is the answer at center. I say you put Spencer Pulley in there, like he's getting pulled and tossed around like he's never played offensive line before. I understand he's a right tackle going to center, but you've got to do better. The team as a whole has to do better. Defensively, Patrick Graham, you should have taken Yiadom out and put Logan Ryan on him. Logan Ryan is a better slot player than he is. You have Ballantyne and Bradbury on the outside. Bradbury got beat maybe once or twice, but I mean he's been solid the whole year. They need to reevaluate their everything. Devonta Freeman needs to be the number one running back. They need to figure out, I'm not saying trade, but maybe trade for wide receivers. Right now, nobody is scheming for anybody on the Giants team. You take away Darius Slayton right now, and are you afraid of Golden Tate? Are you afraid of Evan Ingram? You're not afraid of anybody on the Giants. They've got to do better, and I don't know what it's going to take. Gettleman, if this continues to happen, needs to go. He's got to go. We're not getting any type of. We've got talent on defense. We've got Blake Martinez. We've got Bradbury. We've got Peppers. We do have talent, but offensively, you've got to wide receiver, better running back depth, better wide receiver depth. We have 300 slot receivers on the team. It's just not good. It can get better. I think Joe Judge needs to be the coach of the future for this team. I just don't think it needs to be with Gettleman. Gettleman is awful. So, we all know how bad they did yesterday. But we need to see improvement. Games 1 and 2, they didn't do bad. Game 3, for second and third stringers, they did awful. It needs to get better. And we will talk about, I'll have videos later on the week of different things they could potentially do. Gettleman to save his job where they can bring people in. And we'll look at the Rams, who are going to be another tough task, who we're not facing second and third stringers, where we could lose even by more. The defense needs to get off the field on third downs. So that's my rant. I wanted a way today to rant. I thought I would be less mad, and I'm just as mad as I was yesterday, because we are 12-39 in the past 51 games. We, like Giants fans, we've went through losing, but we've never went through anything like this. For a team that has the history and the integrity of the New York Giants, we can't be at the bottom of the barrel all the time, and it sucks being at the bottom of the barrel in the biggest market for a team that has one of the deepest histories in the NFL. That's all I've got. It's just annoying, as every Giants fan is. So thanks for watching the video. Comment below, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching, everybody.